girl Allie B, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about my biggest struggle and my biggest insecurity, which is my eczema, guys. I have had eczema for 21 years, and it's not that bad, you know, once you learn how to deal with it and how to cope with it, and you accept the fact that you have eczema, and you're probably going to have eczema for the rest of your life. I used to get told that when I got older it would go away. I don't know who thought of that, but it didn't go away, and it hasn't gone away. It's not as bad because I am learning how to deal with it and what products to use, what I can and can't use, and I don't even attempt to use something that I can't use because I know it'll irritate me, but it doesn't go away. So basically, with my eczema, I can only use oatmeal-based soaps and lotion. I cannot use any soaps with fragrances in it. It doesn't matter if it's a fruit, if it's a vegetable, if it's a plant, a flower, it doesn't matter what it is, lavender, any of that. I cannot use because it does irritate my skin. So I use Aveeno products that are oatmeal-based. And if I don't get the Aveeno, I will use the generic brand of the Aveeno, usually the Walmart brand. Walmart has the generic brands of the Aveeno, and it's like half of the price because Aveeno is expensive. If you do have eczema, or if you have a child that have eczema, you know that it's expensive. And the Walmart brand is a really, really good dupe for the actual Aveeno. It does the exact same thing. So I use both of them. When I'm feeling bougie, I buy the Aveeno. When I'm like, I can't do it, I buy the regular. So it doesn't really matter, but they both work. So those are the only soaps I can use. I can get away with the castor soap that Whole Foods sell if it has like oatmeal in it and really no type of flowers or anything in it, like lavender or anything like that. I can get away with that and I can use that, and it's okay. But I just prefer to use the oatmeal like Aveeno or the Walmart brand. I can't use any fragrances on my actual skin. So when I wear perfume and stuff, I only wear it on my clothes. I don't wear it on my actual skin because it does irritate me. And I usually just spray it on my shirt because if it gets on my chest or my arms or my wrists or like my hands, it does irritate me. So I can't use any fragrances, guys. And if you do have eczema, or if you have a child that has eczema, don't put that kind of stuff on yourself or them because it will irritate their eczema. You might not realize it, but it will. And if they are gonna wear it, just put it on their clothes. Don't let it touch the actual skin. It's actually said that fragrances and perfume isn't even really good for your skin. It's not even something we're supposed to use, but we do. So I don't know, but I can't use it anyways because it irritates my skin. So I just put it on my clothes when I do choose to use it. For the most part, it's rare that I even use it. Okay, let's talk about lotions. Lotions I cannot use. The only lotion I can use is the oatmeal lotion. I either get the Aveeno brand or I get the Walmart generic brand, whichever one. I don't really use lotion that often. I only use lotion for my legs, and I don't have eczema on my legs really except the back. And it only comes out obviously if I get in something that irritates my skin. So I don't really use lotion, but if you are going to use lotion, I would recommend the Aveeno, the generic brand, or you can actually use the Gold Bond because it is a thicker lotion, and if you have eczema, thick lotions are going to be your best friend. So those are the only products I can use. I can't use any bath bombs. I've never even tried an oatmeal bath bomb. I went to Lush when bath bombs became a thing, and I wanted to try it because I was just like, these are made here, you know, these are probably okay for my skin, but it wasn't a good idea. It didn't work for me. It did irritate my skin, so I don't use bath bombs. Like I mentioned in my skincare routine, I always have to be careful with fragrances and face washes because that also brings the eczema out on my face. And I don't really have eczema on my face, but the fragrances in those face washes can bring that out. Dairy. If you have eczema, dairy is something you should definitely stay away from, or at least as much as possible. I basically cut in half how much dairy I intake because it irritates my eczema. I never really thought it made a difference, but it definitely does. My dad actually mentioned it to me, and he told me that it did. And I looked into it, and I actually tried 2 weeks while I was with him. I tried no dairy, like at least little to none, and I drank almond milk when I didn't want milk. And it definitely made the difference, especially in my face. The inflammation in my face from my eczema from the dairy stopped. So I will say no dairy. because it definitely causes eczema. And I've noticed a lot of people mentioning dairy making their eczema worse, or when they decided to stop drinking dairy, the difference that it made in their eczema. And it's kind of crazy because you would think milk is healthy and it's okay, but milk has so many things in it that we're not supposed to consume because they pump those cows up with so many hormones and just things that we're not supposed to consume that it's ridiculous. So stick to almond milk. You can try cashew milk instead, or you can just cut out milk. For the most part, I cut out milk, but if I do want coffee or something, I don't like my coffee with water, so I do use almond milk instead. Between dairy and the lotions and face washes and fragrances, just don't use any of them. The only face wash I recommend is the aloe face wash. If you want, you can buy the Aveeno face wash. It is like $10 or $12. For the soap, I recommend the Aveeno or the generic brand, the oatmeal base, not the lavender or the other one. It's like a cream one with like a teal top. I don't recommend that because it does have a fragrance in it. And as far as if you're going to wear fragrances like perfumes or something, I would just spray them on your clothes. I would not spray them on your actual skin because it will irritate your eczema. So I just wanted to talk to you guys, basically talk to you guys about that, because a lot of people don't have a lot of knowledge on eczema, but being that I have had eczema for so many years, I have learned what works, what doesn't work. I have tried everything, guys. And it used to be really frustrating because you want to put perfume on your skin, or you want to use Victoria's Secret body washes, or you want to be able to take a bath in a bath bomb, but you can't because it will irritate your skin, and it's as simple as that. And the sooner you accept that, the better off you will be, because you have eczema, and don't put yourself in a position to really irritate your eczema because you want to wear perfume or you want to use a bath bomb in the tub. Don't put yourself in that position because it's going to hurt you more than it's going to help you. Yeah, okay, you'll smell good or you'll smell like a fragrance, but it's not worth what it's going to do to your skin. It's going to irritate your skin and it's going to suck. If you have eczema and you irritate your eczema, it sucks. It sucks. And I don't know about anybody else, but once my skin gets irritated enough, I have like an allergic reaction, like a full-on allergic reaction. So just recommend using oatmeal based products. Be careful though, the oatmeal base that you do use. I don't recommend using cheaper ones like Yardley. Yardley is a pretty cheap one. They sell that at Walmart. That's a pretty cheap soap, and it does have oatmeal in it and adds something else. But I tried it because, I mean, it was cheaper and it was oatmeal, and it was like, why not? I might as well try it. And it irritated my skin. It really irritated my skin, which really surprised me because it had oatmeal in it. So I would avoid like really cheap products, but budget yourself. You don't have to buy Aveeno. You can buy, there's generic brands almost at every single store. If you see the Aveeno, you'll see the generic brand of the Aveeno right next to it. So just try that out. I hope these tips work for you if you have eczema, or if you have a child that has eczema, or a friend. I hope everything that I mentioned works for you. And like I said, guys, you have eczema. If you have eczema, you have it. You're going to have it. So the sooner you accept it and you learn to deal with it and cope with it, the better off you will be. I don't pity myself. I don't dwell in it. Yes, it's an insecurity. It's something that bothers me from time to time. Everybody has insecurities. But it is not something that I focus on, or that I'm constantly thinking about, or constantly wishing I could change. You just accept it and you learn how to deal with it and you get over it, just like anything else in life. So I will link the products that I use below, all the soaps and the lotions that I use and the face washes. Other than what I mentioned in my skincare routine, the face washes that are eczema friendly. The aloe face wash also helps with acne and eczema. I feel like the Aveeno face wash only focuses on eczema. But I will link those below, so you guys can check those out, and if you want, you can purchase them. I will also link the generic brands of the soaps that I buy that are basically Aveeno dupes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, guys. You guys have really been showing me a lot of support, and I appreciate you guys just taking the time out to watch my videos. If there is something that you guys want to see next, please comment below. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to my channel if you're not already.